Hi. We were talking, and I'm going to put in the clip, or have already put it in. Maybe I put it in before the hi, of me hitting my head, and I was telling Meg that Serena got hit in the face twice. So today, her and I were outside trying to do some stuff at the pool, and I was trying to teach her how to use some of the stuff because she wants to help and learn it. And I didn't know she was like looking right over my shoulder. Like, I mean, I assumed, but I didn't know it was like right there. And I like got up and just boom. But that's the second of yesterday. She was trying to get our daughter off the swing set in the back and just trying to get her to stop and say, it's time to go in. It's time to go in. And like our daughter was just like, I'm swinging, and kicked her in the face. So she's had a rough day for the past 2 days
Poor
of getting
girl.
kicked in the face.
Oh my God.
We're a great family.
Everything's great over here.
Yes. They're going to be like, there's a lot of abuse in this family. But usually it's like the wife and the kids, or just the kid, or whatever. It's like just the wife. The kids are perfectly fine.
Kids are good.
And we're finding out that the kids are doing it too.
The story unfolds.
Yes.
As we learn that the kids are the ones causing the problem.
Yes. And she wears and she always has her glasses on too.
Oh
so
my
that always
God.
adds, like,
She needs
extra
a helmet and a face mask.
That's true.
Poor girl. We wanted to continue
Untangled.
our... Can you get it together?
No, not with all these wires and cords. It's a mess over here.
We wanted to continue our segment that we did last time of you guys sharing your relationship or
Crazy
situationship,
stories.
crazy stories. We had a couple more that we felt were worthy of sharing, and these people, man.
I'm ready.
Okay. This one says, that time when I ended up dating a guy I got robbed with after meeting him 5 minutes prior.
That's wild.
I would like to add, it was at gunpoint.
I can't imagine.
What?
I just can't imagine
Going through that?
going. I almost actually. I thought I was getting robbed at gunpoint in California in a parking garage at the grocery store. And it turns out all he wanted was me to take out my wallet so he could snatch it and run. But I was so scared. So like I'm imagining this of actually being at gunpoint.
Mm-hmm.
I was so scared, and he's like, where do you live? Blah, 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 and just asking crazy questions to get me to take my wallet. And I was like, my wallet's not gonna say I'm from here because I'm not from here. I'm from Pennsylvania. My wallet says I'm from Pennsylvania. And like the guy was just like, and he like ran away from me because he was so annoyed.
That guy was like, you're so stupid.
He's like, I just want to see your ID so then I could steal your wallet. And then like I just freaked him out. But I couldn't actually imagine the real situation, because when my dust settled, I was like, oh, like
I wonder how long did that last?
How did they exchange information
After that?
Or like maybe it was
In my brain,
like
it would probably go like, they went through it. Obviously, neither of them died.
yes,
So I'm assuming police were involved
correct.
if they were smart and called the cops, which I'm sure they were.
Yeah.
And then they were like, hey, you're kind of cute. Let's try.
No, I don't think it happened like that. That's a movie. That it did no way.
Tell me this doesn't sound like a movie.
It does, but it didn't happen like that. I think that there were instances of having to go to the police station to give information. Maybe go there and have to identify somebody, or go there and
Talk to whoever. Mm-hmm.
And like it probably for the detectives was easy if I was like, can you come in at 3 and then can you come in at 3:30 and just have that, and they just kept seeing each other.
Do you think that it was
and
like, hey, do you want to grab a coffee after this?
Correct. Yes.
Hey, how are you doing? Just wanted to check it.
Yeah.
Smooth.
I don't think it was like in the moment of
There
like
you go,
a
guys.
gun
If you want to
pointed to their
find
heads.
find love, get robbed together.
Yes, the couple.
Don't do that.
No, don't do it.
Don't do that.
But you can rob other people. I love a good Bonnie and Clyde.
Next one. The next one is one of my situations, and I did get name dropped in the comments, so I can out myself right now, I guess. The first part of it is catching my ex on his way to another girl's house, then egged his car. Good for you.
Did you?
Now, hang on. The second half where I'm involved is Also, totally not drawing something very inappropriate on my situationship's car. So these two things happened at the same time. I was not involved in the egging. I was 100% involved in drawing inappropriate things on my situationship's car.
When the view of the car and said, like, when do you stop and get the eggs?
If I had to guess, and I don't know that I ever actually knew this about this person, if I had to guess, I would say that he was caught doing it.
Yes.
She probably knew where he lived.
And then
got the eggs, went back.
That's what I'm saying. You have to be like, you know what?
That was premeditated.
I'm going to stop at the store and get the eggs.
You know what? I'm going to egg a car.
Yeah. We're like, on like mischief night or like stuff around Halloween, you just grab your eggs from your house and do them in your own neighborhood. But she's like, you know what? I'm stopping at the grocery store. I'm buying. I'm going to wait and check out. I'm going to swipe my card and then be like,
dedication to the craft.
I don't need a receipt. You can keep that.
Yeah.
It's more evidence to go.
I'm going to also pay with cash if that's okay.
Correct.
Now, the drawing inappropriate things on my situationship's car, I want to point a couple things out. One,
what'd you draw with?
A window marker.
Okay.
So like nothing, it could be washed off. We did this, right? Because he was such an asshole. Like so
bad.
Just bad. Yeah. Bad. So bad to the point where a year later, he saw me walking around. It was in college. So he saw me walking around on campus and he was like, I am so sorry. And I was like, wow, this is the best day of my life, but go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
So we did it, right? We're up all night, went back super early in the morning to see how it looked in daylight. It snowed.
Ooh, it was wintertime.
During the night, and it all washed off before he can see it.
So the eggs and the stuff.
Now the eggs, I don't know, but the drawing
washed off.
Because it washed off with the snow. Because when the snow melted, everything just came off. I don't think that they ever saw it, which I'm not going to lie, I was very disappointed about. To be honest,
that kind of makes the apology a little bit better now. Because it's not like that happened to him and
he was like, oh my God.
It was more of a real coming to earth moment.
Well, yeah. I think that was like one of the, because like I would have like days like where I, instead of going to class in my pajamas, that I would like dress nicer, do my hair, do my makeup, and like look cute.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he just saw me and thought I looked really nice that day, but it was one of those days, and he was just like, he came to me, was like, wow, like I'm really sorry.
I messed up.
And I was like, go camp in the middle of an interstate because I really hate you. He's doing well now. He has a girlfriend now.
Good for him.
Bad for her.
Good for him.
Such an idiot.
You're welcome on the podcast anytime.
No, you're not.
And joining us now. Like, that would be so sick. Like when we get to April Fool's episode.
That'd be funny.
Oh my gosh. And if I just had somebody hiding back here and they were just like, hey. And it was like an ex.
He would get
What if all your
He would
exes,
get a hook straight to the dome.
What if I brought all your exes? Door. We just all sat on the couch.
That would get messy very quickly.
That'd be wild.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be
So the last submission that we got.
Yes.
When your boyfriend's mom walks downstairs right after you had just slept together.
All right.
And you are completely unclothed on the couch and she talks to you about taking the trash out.
Is that the cool mom thing? How do you get to that point?
Hey, do you guys want any crackers?
Obviously, like from the way that it's written, like that person sounds like, wow, that was mortifying.
Oh, yes.
But I don't know how parents get to that point. But I also...
Of like, that's fine.
Yeah, but I guess, I mean, it's all like part of life, right? Like it's all like, but it's just, I don't know how parents get to the thing.
Still your kid with a girl that... I'm setting the scene. You're in the basement. I'm gonna assume that it was not the 100th time that you were there.
Yeah.
Since you were in the basement. How often have you met the mother? You know what I mean? Like, was that the first time?
Yeah.
Was it like the second time? Even so, like, I would be terrified for my.
I think it's first time.
You think?
Yeah.
Oh God. I don't know what I think in that situation. My body would just like.
I think most people out of body experience and they just go through it.
What are you gonna do?
Because I think you're in such shock
Like, oh my God.
because you start thinking like, I can't go anywhere, can't do anything. So you're like, your mind just goes.
Yep. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't know now. I don't know if I would even remember that situation happened. I don't know. I think my brain would have been like trauma.
Just knock it out. See, I don't have anything like that. Like, I don't know. I'm, a square, as everybody says, like, in my life. But I do have a friend that, like, him and this girl were kind of kissing, doing, having a joint in a car.
Hanky pank.
Yep. But like, he was dropping her off at her parents in the driveway. And I'm like, dude, you're dumb. What do you like?
That's so dumb.
And I guess, and like, honestly, this wasn't going to be anything of like
serious
doing anything in the car. But she did get on top of him, but her butt hit the horn and honked the horn, and then boom, lights on. Like, oh, like, because the parents are like, who's honking their horn outside? And like, look, she like jumped up. Like, it was whoo, yeah.
Again, a moment where I would have been like,
and then he was just like, have a good night. Like, let me get out of this driveway, and gone as fast as.
Hi, Mr. Anderson. I'll see you next week. Bye.
Pretty much.
No, I think it would be worse if they came outside.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I mean,
hey,
they looked.
John, what's
they
going
looked
on?
outside, and we're just like, what? Like, they definitely.
Yeah, but they can't see in the car.
But yeah, that's true.
At night, like.
Well, but they're in the driveway, and the driveway lights popped on. Like, the lights outside my driveway? Yeah. I mean, you might be able. It wasn't a great situation.
Either way, it's
regardless.
a lose-lose.
Yes. Regardless.
Oh, God. Well, we've learned that people can be cray-cray.
Yeah.
And go through some cray-cray stuff.
Wild.
So first of all, thank you everybody who sent stuff in. Keep an eye out.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, keep them coming. Keep an eye out on our social media platforms. We're definitely going to try to do more stuff like this so that we can learn about the crazy shit that's going on out there, because Lord knows. And it's interesting to hear about other people and know that, like, your life isn't that bad because somebody else went through something like this.
Because I'm Mr. Krabs.
Dude, that guy belongs in jail.
No, that guy belongs as a guest on our podcast.
That guy belongs in Bikini Bottom.
I would love to have a guest. We need to find a way to get a guest.
With the submarine.
Well, not the submarine. A guest here.
Oh. Okay.
I'd love to have a guest. I don't know. I just would. I don't know.
You know what that means?
What?
That you'd have to buy a third microphone.
No.
And a third mic stand.
No, that person would hold.
Oh, okay.
No, we're not buying another mic stand. I got lucky with these two boys.
That breaks the it's just a chat budget.
Yeah, I think.
I never paid you for this.
Literally, we have episodes upon episodes of you being like, I haven't paid you for this. I haven't paid you for this.
And I keep telling you to remind me.
And I say, it's okay.
He's such a good guy.
That's what I try to do.
Red Bull's so expensive. Everything's so
very
expensive.
It is. Dude, we just had a crazy grocery bill last weekend. We bought diapers, and that was like $45, but our bill was like $180 or something like that.
Okay, mine, and I live alone, was like $250.
Okay, but you seem like you buy some crazy like stuff because you're just like, this seems cool. I
think it was because I cooked
surviving
dinner.
on
I cooked dinner for my parents.
SpaghettiOs.
That's what I normally have. But like, since that's what I normally have, when I had to, I offered to cook dinner for my dad for Father's Day. A sushi bake.
Oh no, we didn't talk about you doing it for Father's Day, but we had the discussion of how you would do on like Hell's Kitchen and what you would make as your signature dish, and you said a sushi bake. And I think that's dumb because you didn't cook anything.
You have to bake it and cook the rice and bake the salmon. And I eat sushi with my fingers.
You're supposed to. Nope, you're supposed to.
Really?
Yes, sushi. I had a friend that told me that sushi was made to be quick, fast food, finger food. And that we have adopted eating it with chopsticks to... It's all marketing, right? Like all the Benihana and hibachi and all that stuff, and all the sushi life and all that stuff. It's all
Benihana.
Marketing.
That is a frozen. They make frozen hibachi meals.
That just seems like it'd taste old and slimy.
Let me tell you, in Benihana.
Where do you get frozen Benihana? I've never seen it in my life.
Huh?
Frozen Benihana in a store?
Mm-hmm.
What store? I'm asking.
Oh, Price Chopper.
Oh, okay.
So like they make like frozen like lo mein bowl or like hibachi noodle bowls or like chicken hibachi. the most disgusting.
Oh, I was literally teeing this up for being delicious.
No, like, first of all, it's disgusting. Okay. Not only is it gross, you get about this much food.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Warm. And that's how much food, like it was. And because, I don't cook for myself regularly.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is something, I want to try something. I wanted to like try different frozen foods, like on the go. Like if I just wanted something a little bit more than like a sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, never. I actually bought 2, had 1, and threw the other one away.
I would
because
too.
it was that bad.
I wouldn't even bought it.
It was so gross.
Do you have a wok? A wok? The big...
Oh, no.
You should get one. Because I know, like, you say you collect, but it's a very easy thing to cook in.
Yeah, because I've seen people, and they, like, put the noodles in, they put up, like, a gooky egg, and, like, all that stuff.
We have one. We got it at IKEA when we lived in California. It made its way back. But it's a fun way to cook. And, like, you kind of do your rice, and you throw it in there, get some fried rice, get an egg going. I got some broccoli going, and it gets really... It's nice. It gets, like, really crisp. But your stove, it's not fire. It's, like, the coils, right?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know how it works. We have gas, so it's the fire and it's the flame. And okay,
I'm sure it'd be just fine.
We turn this into a cooking episode.
We should do a cooking episode.
Let's figure that out.
We should get like little clip-on mics.
Yep.
And then...
Or just move the mic stand up.
We're going to be moving around the kitchen.
We'll just do it like this.
No, that's a terrible idea when you clip-on mics.
So by then, won't get reimbursed for that either.
Listen, I signed up to show up. And you can't tell me otherwise.
True.
Mm-hmm. Clip it.
I did one for once.
Yay! You did it.
Views go down.
Ew, what a disgusting
Bring back
male.
the girl.
Put her burps in a bag.
You said you were going to sell them. I've been waiting.
What if we got in trouble because we were actually selling your burps and not mine?
I know. I think that's why that lady records it. So she's like, nope, this is
This is my burp.
Do you know the sadness? Okay, so you're into it, right?
We're so stuck on
this. So you're into this, right?
I can't get over it.
Open it, smell it, open it, close it, because you just want... And eventually there's a last final smell, and then you're like just the sadness that you're like, there's no more burp in here.
Oh my God, it's so nasty.
It's so gross.
This is coming from someone who's a notorious tutor.
Who, you?
Yeah.
Hey.
Because I have very bad belly issues.
Yes.
So like when I have to toot, I need to toot, or else I will get like severely bloated, and it's like I have like a whole, like it's like not good. It's like when I got to toot, I got to toot.
You gotta go for it.
Doesn't matter where I am, I'm tooting.
Do you ever want to do... I always want to do those things where you like send in... I think you have to send in grossness. But then they tell you... Or no, maybe they want blood. But I don't know. It tells you what you can eat and what you can't eat. And like
people have told me to do that before.
I know, but do you know the issue with that?
What?
Because Serena told me, is you have to eat pretty much every single thing
to get it into your blood
for it to test. So like, even if like our friend that's like literally allergic to thing, like she would have to like eat something and have an allergic reaction, deal with that, all that stuff multiple times.
It's not like a reading on your blood. Like you based on your blood, you would react to XYZ.
Yeah, but I think it has to have something in it.
Oh, I don't know. That would just be an allergy test.
Well, no, I'm using our friend as an example.
No, I know, but even
like,
for
so
everybody.
Like if there was food that made you bloated every single time, even if you were like, no, I know this isn't good for me, you would have to eat it because it needs to all test.
That's interesting. I want to read more about that.
Me too, because I want to do it. We did Ancestry. I've done that.
Oh, I want to do that.
It's fun. You get a nice little thing. I did turn on quick the like relative family finder thing, and like my mom has 13 brothers and sisters, so like that's just her. So like think about all the branches off of that, and I was just like, I had like 40 pages of like family, like second, third, fourth, fifth cut, and I was just like, nope.
No, thank you.
I don't need the chance of like 1 out of 40 of these people being a nut job and like and just being like, now I know where you live, I know like what side of the family you're on. Like,
I didn't even think of it like that.
I know they would know everything because it would show where your tree
Like
gets
lands.
to. Yep.
Yeah. Oh.
So I was just like, nope.
Never mind.
Yeah. So don't turn that on.
Hard pass.
But it was really cool to see some of the first cousins, and you're like, oh, like just people maybe you've never met because of like.
What if you did that and you found out that like you're like 17th cousins with like your girlfriend or your boyfriend?
Well, 17th is like a rough number, right? Because I don't even know if you could even like trace it like that.
But I'm
like,
saying,
what if you were like third cousin?
Yeah. But like you would have never known, never met that part of the family. Like
I know. But if you're like third cousin would be, I mean, obviously first would be bad, second would be bad, third, I don't know how far you would get.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's the thing.
Yeah, but like I'm even third, fourth cousin, I'd be like, yikes town. Right?
Town.
That'd be
bad.
I don't know how you get over it mentally.
Yeah.
But there's things I've seen, like you hear things that like they find out that they're like brother or sister, and like not that they're married, but like sometimes like it happens, like they were separated or didn't know that their dad had another wife or something.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
It can get wild.
That's crazy.
That's why I think you
send your crazy family story.
Oh my gosh, I know.
To Add It's Just a Chat
Pod.
I
forget where it was taken. I like had the username in like a couple different places, and then it was like taken somewhere else. So I was like, well, do you really want to be like, have our username be this? Like 4 of these things, and then 1 is just the cool one. So some girl, fun fact, because we got time, some girl, 8 seconds to be exact. And this is an 8-second story.
1, 2, 3.
Perfect. She had our YouTube channel's username on Twitter, I think. And it was at this peak of like her kind of using the account and didn't want to give it to us just because she was being a butt, even though she wasn't really using it. And like our peak viewership that would be like at tweeting her and being like, give up the username. And she put out this whole post of just being like, it's ridiculous how like people send people after you, and was like, we didn't send anybody. We just shared that you're being kind of a butt about like not letting us take the username, and everyone else went after you. That's not
This
hard.
is you and your wife's
our
okay.
vlog back in the day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
For a hot second I thought you were talking about this. I was like,
no.
What?
No, so it was about that, and it was a wild like couple weeks of just this girl who
people
was just
on
like,
social media are freaking
it
wild.
was crazy. And she was literally, I thought, I was like, are you going to call the police and like send them after? Like she was freaking out. She was like, you're sending people after me. Like as if we just sent people to her house. Like we had like, at peak, we had 5,000 subscribers. So we probably had like 4 people that tweeted her. And she's like, oh my God. It was a Karen, I think before Karen's actually.
Fucking
She
Karen.
wrote poetry. I know that. That's what she was using the Twitter account for.
God.
For writing
People should have gone
poetry.
after her. All 5,000 people should have gone. All 5,000 people should have gone to her house. They should have kicked her ass and stolen her Christmas tree.
That's true. You know what I do? I'm gonna tweet her right after we get done here.
Hey, bitch!
I'm like, give me this
Give me the
username.
goddamn username.
And she's like, it's happening again. She's like texting me from like a mental institution.
I'm a survivor, and you're making me go into a
I'm
relapse.
like, give me the username,
Or else.
or else, and then be like, all right, we're not gonna bring the channel back, but we got the.
If we ever did,
we got.
we would have the username.
We have the Twitter username.
Jesus.
Thanks, Elon.
Bye.
It's been just a chat.